Alright, so on the front of it you can see it's all push button. And on the back of it, because it is a prototype, is where the voltmeter is. So sue me. Alright, so when you first turn it on, it shows you the condition of the batteries, and that is our unique patented battery indication system. It changes from green to very orangey and then yellow and red and so on, depending on the quality of the battery. The run indicator shows that it's working, and the charge indicator lights up white when it works, when it's being charged. So here's your voltage. And of course, since I can't show you the back and in front at the same time, it always defaults to your standard 5 volts turning on. Showing here is 4.9. So you can go up and down from here. If you go down one click, you'll see you're at your 3 volt for doing your microprocessors. Go back up again, and there's a list of the voltages, by the way, here. So there's your 5 volts again. So each time you go up, goes up to the next higher voltage. There's your 6 volts. There's your 7 volts. Your 9 volts. 10 volts. 11 volts. 12 volts. And you can go down again, one click at a time, or if you just hold and press the button down and keep it down, it automatically will scroll down and eventually turn off by itself. Okay. So why would you use this? I don't know. Well, I'll tell you what I use it for. So typically if I'm in the garage and I want to do some small drilling with a little drill or do anything else, here's my little drill, okay? And it has your standard, like everything on this planet nowadays, has your standard 2.1 millimeter jack. So you can see on the top of the unit you have outputs for both USB, which is your 5 volts for charging. Remember, it always boots up at 5 volts, and from there you can go up or down. But in this particular case, you also have, this is both a charging jack, so it's an input and an output. It does both. So right now I'm just going to plug in my little drill here. So now I can drill at my heart's desire. Bring the voltage up a little bit. And remember, it's 30 watts. This sucker's going to run most anything. It's going to run drills, radios, whatever. So here's a heating pad from Advanced Light Devices. And this is a 30 watt pad, okay? Well, I'm lying, actually. It's like 22.5 watts or something like that. Each one of these segments is good for about 7 watts. So it's almost 30 watts. So you'll see that this has absolutely no problem at all running the sucker. That's not even at the full power too. That's at the 11 volt range. Let's go up to 12. Okay, and it's probably overloading the camera by now, but I don't care. I'm having a good time. I'm going to go ahead and lower it a little bit. Lower it a little bit more, a little bit lower. You can see the pad barely lights up at 7 volts because it's designed for 12. I'm going to shut it down here. So again, I designed this for myself. There might be a market for it, there might not, I don't know, but I figure I'll let you guys tell me. You know, I'm kind of semi-retired, but you know, active minds don't rest, so you know, you think there's a place for it, either in kit form or, well, then again, it's hard to say in kit form because it's all surface mount. It's all basically top of the line stuff, you know, all new, not top of the line, but the newest technology, let me say. It's all, you know, these tiny little Q cases and SOTs and everything else in there, but you know, it's kind of handy. And hey, would you like to see the inside of it? Ooh, cool. Okay. I'm glad you said that. Okay, I'm going to open it up and show you how it looks. You're going to love this. Okay, so you can see the voltmeter is just a standard $3 Banggood, you know, Amazon.com special. Now this is a prototype, obviously, so you're going to see everything is kind of cattywampus in there. But you can see your 4 batteries, your Samsung batteries. They have their own protection circuit, and then my own patented balancing circuit here. This is a pretty high power balancing circuit, all surface mount here. Protects everything, everything except for 4.2 volts per battery, and the very, very low current consumption. This thing will sit on the shelf for months before the batteries have to be charged. As usual, PIC microprocessor, my specialty, right? Of course, all your surface mount components and so on in there. including your LEDs. So it's pretty neat. I kind of like it. And it gets a lot more use than I ever would have thought it would. I mean, you got to go in and you want to work on your car or something like that. So you want to have to sit there and run an extension cord and bring your power supply out there if you're playing with something. You got this sucker here, and just bring it out there with you. So let me know if there's any interest out there, you guys, because yeah, I know I'm semi-retired, but I keep on thinking of these things. So just in case somebody's interested. Catch you later.